vortex. So, I've had a headache this whole day. And I was talking to this friend of mine that I work with who has also had a headache this whole day. And neither one of us have had the infamous wizard juice. But this one dude that we work with just got his first dose of wizard juice today. And I find it interesting that this friend of mine, he and I have both had headaches all day. And my headache is gone now. Isn't that interesting? Now that I'm not around him anymore. This other guy. This wizard. This wannabe wizard. You know, it's so weird. The other night, I was watching him drive away and I started crying. And I couldn't figure out why I was crying. But now it totally makes sense. There's a special kind of person. And by special, I mean non-special at all. Like, you know when you meet people and they're just like all these other people that you know? It's just sad and depressing, and I'm pretty sure that's why I was crying. But it was like, when I was watching him drive away, it was like, I was just thinking to myself, like, he is probably going to be one of those people that dies soon. I had no idea that he was going to take that shit. But maybe I did know. Yeah, it was a premonition. You had a premonition. Sheep, man. Fucking sheep. To the slaughterhouses they go. But it's definitely not just that, you know? It's like everything. It's like he fucking vapes, you know? You know, there are a lot of people that vape. I have a lot of friends that vape. So for those of you that didn't catch one of my previous videos where I was telling people to commit suicide, obviously that was satirical. You guys, if that were true, I'd be telling half my friends to commit suicide. Okay? But, I just think vaping's retarded. And I don't just think that, it is. It is. It's fucking stupid as fuck. I get really annoyed when people do stuff all because other people are doing that stuff. Doesn't make sense to me. Why would you do something? You don't even understand why you do it. I guess there's something to it, but nobody can explain it. Sorry, I'm trying not to run off the road. I'm back. Hey, turn here. Turn off on this road, okay? You want to get away from the other cars as much as you can. Yeah, you know, I find myself getting so annoyed when other people are on the road. Like when other people are behind me. Like, this piece of shit. You're a piece of shit! I don't care that you live over here! Fuck you! This is my road, damn it. No, but I hate it because it's like pressure. Like, I just want to do what I want, you know? And then there's somebody behind me and they're shining their brights. But yeah, man, I just want to do what I want to do. I want to drive around where and when I want to drive around. I don't want to be bothered by all these other people, you know, doing whatever they're doing. Fuck them. You're interrupting what I'm doing. They're not even inching up that close to you. Shut the fuck up, man. We get easily annoyed. But it's funny though. I think it's funny. Because I can always make a joke. When I get pissed off, when I get sad, when I get really depressed, when I want to kill myself, my funniest. So don't feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for me in the slightest. And anybody that feels sorry for themselves, they should just kill themselves. Because there's so much they can learn. There's so many ways that they can grow and evolve, but they choose not to. They choose to sit in their shit and let it stink and complain about the stink, but not analyze the stink. And if they analyze the stink, they'd start to think. And not just ways to take themselves out of it, but you know, they get creative. Because maybe it's not such a terrible thing being sad or mad or upset. Maybe it's not such a terrible thing being disappointed with the state of affairs. Maybe it's not such a terrible thing to be better. Maybe you're better about the right thing. Maybe you want to change things. Maybe you want to make things better. And nobody wants to make things better. Everybody just wants to stare at a motherfucking TV. As cool as that is, I think I'd rather work shit out. At least try to anyway. Okay, good. That motherfucker turned his vehicle. And he's going into his subdivision. We're so proud of him for accomplishing the goal that he was trying to accomplish. And hopefully Amy Gross will do that. Will it change the world? Will it change the world? Probably not. But if I could just tweak it, that's all I want to do, I would be satisfied with that. I really would. Because most people won't even make a dent. Well, they sure love to circumvent. Believe me, I can invent until I invent. That's good, I like that. You vent until you invent. Brilliant! It is though, in a way, it is brilliant because, you know, you complain until eventually you make stuff. You make stuff that's better than your current reality. The best way to complain is to make things. It's very true. James Murphy said that. James Murphy of LCD Soundsystem. He's the spearhead of this band that, you know, started this whole musical genre, you know, like disco punk. If you can even envision that. I mean, it's fucking awesome though. It's danceable, it's thinkable. It's like the Talking Heads, only well, I don't want to compare it to the Talking Heads, but like the Talking Heads really inspired him. The Talking Heads really inspired me, so hopefully, you know, I'll come up with some good too. Hopefully. Pray for me.